Wendy is on a fixed income, waiting for a small disability check from the government that keeps a modest roof over her head and a little coffee on her stovetop. Originally from a remote logging town on northern Vancouver Island, the closure of the local pulp mill forced her family to leave.
Threw bags in the green garbage bags in the trunk of the car, and on the 23rd of October 2004, we left Port Alice.
Wendy soon found work as a commercial cleaner. Things were slowly turning around until one Friday in 2005.
I just finished cleaning a little bathroom and was talking to these two ladies at the door, and boom. I mean, boom.
She was experiencing a large aneurysm, but she tried to fight through it, despite continuing signs that there was something wrong in her brain.
Because every time I bent over, I had this big whoosh in my head, and I was like, whoa.
2 days later, she finally went to the hospital, and this is the picture doctors took of her brain, showing large areas damaged by the bleeding. Just 8 days later, she discharged herself. She thought life would quickly go back to normal, but her symptoms continued.
I thought somebody else was always with me. I knew nobody, but it was like somebody else was there.
Less than a month after the aneurysm, Wendy tried to return to work.
Monday morning, the phone rings. It's my boss, and he says, Wendy, you left half your job on Friday. And I said, no, I didn't. He said, yeah, you did. About a week before.
The aneurysm affected everything except her motor skills and speech. As a 47-year-old, she suddenly had the emotional maturity of a young teen. Her impulse control was gone. Even simple decisions, such as what to have on her toast, became forbidding and frustrating tasks. Fired from her job and with large areas of her brain badly affected by the bleed, her life unraveled all around her, and Wendy began to self-medicate.
Didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to go. My head was... And the living situation was getting kind of tough. So cocaine became my control over life, I guess.
Her addiction deepened, and her injury went largely untreated, and she began to lose the few things she had left.
Well, I mean, there's a list of things. The relationship with my husband. My family.
The relationship with much of her family is still strained, but Wendy is sober and has a core of trusted people who help look out for her. She's still unable to work, and she passes the day going for lunch at a drop-in center, working on sewing projects and volunteering. Nearly 6 years after her injury, life is filled with difficulties for Wendy, but she's still discovering ways to cope with her abilities and to find meaning in her life.